Ladies and gentlemen, Serena Shane.
I'm gonna go and just let you know I am real, just in case you were wondering, because people always ask me, like, oh my God, they think I'm fake. Like, women come up to me and ask me, oh, is your hair real? I'm like, yeah, I paid extra for the extensions with split ends. And guys look at me and they ask if my boobs are real. Yeah, I went up and said, hey, doc, you want to set me up with nothing spectacular, and when you're done, would you mind making the nipples cross-eyed? Thanks. So good for my ego. Man, it's good to be back on stage. I'm just finding it a little weird with clothes. But it's like way less awkward when somebody comes to the show that you know, like your dad. You're like, hey, Dad, this is the new job. Want to go for a poster? All right, I'm just going to move on to the next guy. Hi, Uncle Ben, same as last time. That's how my family rolls. And I like making fun of myself, because if you can't make fun of yourself, who can you make fun of? Your brothers and sisters. Really? They get boring after a while. It's like tickling a kid with no arms and legs. There's no challenge. Speaking of challenges, my cousin just is having her first baby, so she's so excited about it. She posted a picture, a sonogram on Facebook. You know, and she's like, if you were having an unborn child, if you could say something to them, what would it be? You know, I thought about it, and I was like, sorry for that last beer. I didn't know. Not really sure what to say. I have trouble talking to strangers. Your first 3 mistakes are on me. And I'll understand if you love Budweiser because you've been marinating in it. So I'm a mom. How's that for awkward? I love the little bastard. I do. I can't teach him anything. I've been trying to teach him, you know, stop answering the door buck naked. You know, because it's inappropriate at your age. He's 22. Can't teach a little bucker anything. They're so bad, so bad. Actually, yeah, he still lives at home with me because I'm an enabler. So good. Actually, we have this agreement. He can stay living at home with me while he's going to school. In exchange, I just ask him to bring his hot friends around. You guys got judgy on me. You think I'm a cougar. I am not a cougar. I'm not, because by definition, there are only women that date men that are significantly younger than themselves. And look at me, I'm not that picky. Besides, you know, like the little 22-year-olds, they're like fine art. You know, they're like something that you want to look at but just not touch. I know that because I can read a restraining order. But if I was a cougar, I would enjoy things like, I don't know, giving him a ride to school. Because for a cougar, that would be window shopping. Be like, oh, look at that one. It would look so good on me. And then you'd watch them play around a little bit until you found one that you really liked. And then you would just wait until you saw it separate itself from the herd. And you'd drive up behind it real quiet like. Throw open the car door bag and tag it, and that little cougar snack would be mine. If I was a cougar, but I'm not. That actually plays out differently for me. I still watch it play, you know, and I still find one I like, and they still end up in the trunk of my car. And then I take it home and I back it up to my double-attached garage because I'm successful. You know, and then I close said garage because I'm going to need some privacy. And I open up the trunk and I look at him, you know, with those big doe eyes and a little teardrop. You know, and he's all trussed up because I tie good knots. And then I try and soothe him. I'm like, shh, don't worry. I'm not going to hurt you. And just before I relieve, or I pull out the little ball gag, you know, I go, shh, It's not you I want. It's your dad. Yeah, because that's really how I roll. Right? Why would I want to play with somebody that I have to teach, you know? Like little boys, they still treat you like activity centers. It's terrible. Terrible. So I'm single. What? Who wouldn't want some of this? That would be my husband. I'm not bitter, I'm not, because I'm way better looking than the guy he's with now. Cross-dressing son of a bitch. Not bitter, right? I did get a divorce. I had no idea when I gave up half, it'd be half of my panty drawer. He found out I was doing that joke, and he said, I'm going to sue you for libel. And I'm like, you can't, because it's true. He goes, I don't care. I'm going to go and take you to court. And I'm like, that's fine. Just make sure you're wearing my best underwear. So I'm going to say, Your Honor, this is Exhibit G, string. That one's just for me. No, it's weird being single at my age. I know you're thinking, 22, how old is she? She uses oil of Olay, probably. So if we're going to do the math, I had him when I was 7. You don't believe it. It's so sad. I have gone on a few dates, though, because my sister keeps on telling me, just try and date, right? So I've been on a few dates. I went on this one. I was telling him all about my day, and right in the middle of it, he leans forward, looks straight into my cleavage, and whispers, why did you bring her? I'm glad you guys liked it. So I leaned forward, pulled down his pants, and said, why didn't you bring anything? And then I liked it. It's good. I think if you don't have a shred of responsibility anymore, you should be referred to as accountable. But I already mentioned my sister. She's bugging me a lot, right? She said, you know what? You're going to have to go out, and if you can't date, if they suck so bad, why don't you just go out and have sex before you forget how to do it? And I'm like, how do I forget that I just lie there? Actually, I like applause before sex as opposed to getting the clap after. I hope you guys are drinking. Yeah. As I always say, when you drink, do not drink and drive. I say when you drink, do not drink and text, because nothing ever comes out the way you want it to. You know, like, I love you, sweetie, takes on a whole new meaning when you write, I love you, sweaty. And send it to your brother. I did that. I'm from Saskatchewan. All right, you guys are going to love your headliner, and you've been awesome. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Serena Shane.